Good day viewers, welcome to this channel. Breaking news: Peter Obi is my president. Aisha Yusuf insists, calls President Tinubu an impostor. Peter Obi is my president. Aisha Yusuf insists, calls President Tinubu an impostor. Controversial political activist Aisha Yusuf calls the 16th sworn-in president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, an impostor, while insisting on Peter Obi as her president-elect. Tinubu and his vice Kashim Shettima was both sworn in on Monday 29 as the president and vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Prior to the swearing-in ceremony, Aisha Yusuf rejected Tinubu as her new president while insisting on the Labour Party candidate Peter Obi. See full clip here. Peter George Obi is my president, she wrote. In another tweet following the inauguration, Aisha referred to the BAT, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as an impostor. In reply to a news handling about the US President Joe Biden congratulating the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, both not Tinubu. Democracy is not about who was voted in. It is about whether someone was voted in. Erdogan might be a dictator to the rest of the world, but he was chosen by his people. Tinubu, on the other hand, is another impostor who stole people's mandate through rigging and violence, she added. Peter Obi is my president. Aisha Yusuf insists, call President Tinubu an impostor. Controversial political activist Aisha Yusuf calls the 16th sworn-in president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, an impostor, while insisting on Peter Obi as her president-elect. Tinubu and his vice Kashim Shettima were both sworn in on May 29 as the president and vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Prior to the swearing-in ceremony, Aisha Yusuf rejected Tinubu as her new president while insisting on the Labour Party candidate Mr. Peter Obi. See the full clip here. Peter George Obi is my president, she wrote. In another tweet following the inauguration, Aisha referred to the Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the impostor. In reply to a news handling a news headline about the USA, President Joe Biden congratulating the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, but not Tinubu. Democracy is not about who was voted in. It was about whether someone who voted in Erdogan might be a dictator to the rest of the world, but he was chosen by his people. Tinubu, on the other hand, is an impostor who stole people's mandates through rigging and violence, she added. My listener, we are meant to not understand that here that Tinubu stole people's mandates through violence and rigging. Through what? Violence and rigging. Declared as a winner through violence and rigging. Can you imagine a democratic nation and somebody hit or beat the law down and move on? She added that it was stolen from the people who won. The mandate was stolen through rigging and violence, she added. Aisha Buhari insists that Bola Tinubu is not her president, that Peter Obi is her president. That is not a matter of who is sworn in, but who is ready to deliver accordingly or in accordance with what he has promised to do. I believe there is need for us to begin to look inward and for us to begin to ensure that people are doing the right thing, not taking people for granted and entering into an office which is not legally made for you to operate. My dear listener, my dear viewers, I believe you have your opinion concerning what Aisha Yusuf have said. Please do not forget to click the like button and the bell button to subscribe on this channel so as to be receiving updates from this channel. And if you have already subscribed, do not forget to drop your comment at the comment section at the news unfold more, and we'll bring it to you through the